welcome back. Today I am beginning the decluttering process of going through all my makeup. I did this about 6 months ago, right before we downsized our house and moved, and I got rid of a ton of makeup. I didn't make dedicated videos. I kind of showed as I was decluttering in our Saldana fam cams, but I got rid of a ton, and I pretty much got all my makeup into one of those Alex 9 drawers. And if you're new to my channel, we downsized to a tiny house, under 1,000 square feet, 2 bedrooms. It's really small. And now that we're here and more settled, I'm realizing I don't even want my Alex 9 drawer anymore. I actually want to go through each one of those drawers and get rid of, I would say, 70% of the makeup that I have, and just get one small little vanity with one drawer, and that's all my makeup. It sounds a bit lofty, and I was joking to Kendra, who I'm actually doing this video as a collab with. She's decluttering her makeup as well, so we're kind of teaming up for this video. So when you're done watching this, go watch her decluttering and see how she's doing it. But anyway, I was joking with her that I would love to get down to 5 per category. And she was like, that is not possible. I'm like, okay, 6. I don't know. I don't have a specific number in mind. All I know is that I have far too much. It just is way too excessive. I don't need this much stuff. It's actually overwhelming when I go to get ready. It's a waste of space. It's a waste of time for myself, just speaking for myself. So today I am going through all of my blushes. I put them all in this box, and I'm going to go through, I'm gonna swatch these, and I'm going to make a decision as I look at it without trying it on my face if I actually need this blush or not. I did read the book, The Magic Art of, I don't know, Simplifying Your Life. I forget the name of the book. I'll leave a link to it below. But when I read that book, one thing she said as you're going through your things is to make a decision. Are you excited about it or are you not? And if you're really paying attention to your feelings and what's going on inside of you, which seems really strange to go that deep when it comes to makeup, and it kind of is. But like, I'm excited about this, or maybe I'll wear it one day, or something like that, get rid of it. Because there's a lot of blushes in here I've had for a lot of years that I've been saying maybe I'll wear one day, and I'm not wearing it. And it's one day, and it's time to move on. So that's kind of how I'm gonna go through this, and if I end up with 5 blushes, I'll be super excited. 2 blushes, even better, but we'll see. We'll see where we end up at the end of this. One thing I have to say is over the last year, I've really simplified my makeup look and my time spent in getting ready. So I think that a lot of these blushes I just don't need. I've kind of figured out over the years what works with my skin tone, what products I really like. Hopefully that'll make this a whole lot easier. First up is the Physicians Formula. This is Shimmer Strips Custom Blush and Highlighter in Rosy Glow. I have had this for many years. It is very pretty. It's very glowy without any glitter. But, I mean, like I said, I've had this for a lot of years, and I can't remember the last time I wore it. So, while it may be a very beautiful blush, I'm gonna say no, because I'm not super excited about it. This is the Hard Candy Glow All the Way blush in Punch. And it's kind of a glowy blush. Again, it has a highlighter on one side and a blush on the other, but you can kind of swirl them together. And I remember really loving this blush. I have 2 pinks though, so I'm gonna do both pinks and see which one I like better and just keep one. This is the Physicians Formula one, and this one is the Hard Candy. So let me check my other pink one. This is the Hard Candy Glow All the Way in Sunburst. They're very similar. I don't know why I felt the need to buy both. I guess one is more of a white highlight, and one is more golden. I can't really even tell the difference between this one and this one. Other than the highlight, I can't tell a difference between the pinks. I don't think there's a difference, honestly. I keep swatching them and they keep looking exactly the same to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the one with the creamier highlight than the super white highlight. So that one is Sunburst. I'm gonna pass on the punch. This is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. I've had this one for, I think, a year or 2 years. It's kind of a peachy pink color. Everyone was raving about this. I think I got this at a discount at one of the beauty events I went to. And you know what? I've never worn it. I think I've worn it 1 or 2 times. It has a little bit of glitter in it, which I don't love because I have fine lines and the glitter kind of gets stuck in there and accentuates it. So I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass this one because I'm not excited about it. And then I have a bunch of Milani baked blushes. This one is in Luminoso. Another one that was really popular on YouTube. It's a peach color. I really like this, but it does have some glitter in it too, which, you know, I'm not a fan. I don't know, it's really pretty. It's that bottom color. I'm gonna come back to this one at the end. I'm gonna see if I have any other peach colors that aren't so shimmery. Then I have this Milani blush in Rose d'Oro. And this one is, oh, very glittery. You see that? Oh yeah, it's a lot of glitter. I'm not as excited about that one, actually. I don't even know if you guys can see, there's that one down there. Too much glitter. This is actually the blush that I wear most often. It's the Milani Baked Blush in Delicioso Pink. This one I'm definitely keeping. It seems very bright, but I kind of sheer it out and it just is a really pretty pink and it wears really well. So this one I'm definitely keeping. Another baked blush in Berry Amore. I really went through all the baked blushes at some point, didn't I? This one's kind of a berry color, berry peach. Very glittery. I just can't. I just don't think I can get into these glittery blushes. It's this color right here. I'm gonna pass. And one more baked blush by Milani. This is in Dulce Pink. Again, it's very glittery. Wow, look at that. They're very pretty. If you like glitter in your blush, it's a very pretty color. Right there on the bottom. I can't. I have to move on. This is a MAC blush-ish. It's a mineralized blush. I actually wear this almost all the time. Every time I put blush on, I kind of do this as a blush topper. It just adds a subtle glow, kind of a subtle highlight without being super highlighty. Do you see that right there? So I'm definitely keeping that because I wear it all the time. I have a couple Master Highlights by Maybelline. Again, these were blushes that were hyped about on YouTube and I got suckered in. This first one is in Pink Rose. I'm really loving that. Look how pretty that is. The other Maybelline Master Highlight that I have is in Nude. And I think I remember using this one more as a highlight than a blush, which it's actually a really pretty kind of a golden highlight, if you can see there on the bottom. I like that. I'm gonna hold on to that. It's very like, it has a really pretty sheen without being shimmery. And that's my style. I have a few Tarte blushes. This first one is in Fearless, which is a little bit glittery to me. This is what it looks like on my finger. This is the color here on the bottom. It's a pretty pink, but I don't love the glitter. Are we seeing a trend here? I'm gonna pass that on. Another one, kind of a pink color in Blushing Bride. This one is more of a matte, kind of a roseberry color. Pretty. I don't know if I've ever even worn this or where this came from. You know what's interesting about this is I really have to press hard to get it on my finger, but then when I go to put it on my hand, it's not really super pigmented. I have to kind of push hard. Okay, this one I actually like. And I'm glad I'm going through it because I don't know that I've ever worn it. It was just kind of tucked in with all my blushes, but I'm gonna pull that one out and try that one. I'm past the 5 blush count, by the way. And then lastly is Exposed. This one is, I don't know how to explain this one. Kind of a peachy bronze color. It's very neutral. Oh, it's actually really pretty. Oh, I like this one. I'm keeping that. That one's on the bottom here. And I like Tarte because Tarte is, you know, a healthier makeup brand than a lot of the ones that are out there. So when I find a good Tarte product, I kind of want to hold on to it. So I'm going to keep this one as well. This is Hikari. I think this probably came in a beauty bag. Wow, that's bright. Look at that. No. I'm going to pass on that. That's way too bright. This is the CoverGirl True Blend blush. I love these because, again, it has a really pretty sheen. This one is in Rhubarb. I have no idea. It's a berry color and it's really, really pretty. So I'm gonna keep that one. Here's a Sigma Aura Powder blush, and this is a really pretty kind of a baby pink color. It's very subtle, very soft pink. I don't know how that will look on my face. Do you see that? It's really pretty. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm not excited. Do you see how I'm not excited? And that's the sign. A couple NYX blushes. This is the Flamingo color, bright pink. You have to really push hard to get the product. It has a pretty sheen, which I like, but I have other pinks that I don't have to push so hard or get so much product on to get a good swatch. So I'm gonna pass on that one. This one is an ethereal. There's glitter in the box, but when I'm swatching it, I'm not getting a lot of glitter on. Oh, that's really pretty. It is very ethereal. I'm gonna keep that one. This one is NYX Intuition. This is the high definition blush. I think we got a lot of these NYX blushes. Every time we go to a NYX event, they kind of hook us up with a lot of products. I'm really kind of loving the glow to this blush. Do you see how pretty that is? I'm gonna compare that one now to this ethereal because I think they're both kind of similar. Actually, they're not. One's more berry, one's more pink. I kind of want them both. I'm gonna keep them both. Okay, this is a tiny little miniature NARS Orgasm. I love this color. This is kind of an essential. It's just really pretty peach color. One of my favorites, and I like that it's just a small little one, so I'm gonna keep that. I have this Ambient Hourglass blush in Radiant Magenta. You know what's weird? I was really excited. I saved up for this blush, and then I kind of never wore it, but my gosh, it's pretty. Look at that. I'm keeping. A couple MAC blushes. This is in Floor Power. I got this one actually at the MAC store. They matched this to me and said this was a good color. It actually is a really pretty color. It's kind of a matte with a tiny bit of sheen. I'm keeping that. I also have Blush Berry, which is more of a berry, kind of a mauve berry. I don't know that I'll wear this one as much. Yeah. There's Mauve Berry there at the bottom. It's a pretty color. I just don't know that I'm wearing that color too often, so I'm gonna pass on that. Then I have this ColourPop blush in Prenup, which I also don't think I've ever worn. It's a really pretty pink. Actually, it's really pretty. I'm gonna keep it. Keeping a lot of blushes. A lot of blushes. This is a Wet n Wild blush I've had for years. This was my favorite blush for so long in Heather Silk, and then I kind of started using the Milani one instead. This one is so old. It's old. Man, that's a bright pink. That's a really bright pink. I think I'm gonna pass on this because I have the Milani one that I really love, plus this one's kind of old, so it's probably good to pass on that and just let it go. We're down to just the last few blushes. This one is by Rimmel London. My sister actually sent this to me a couple years ago. It's in the color Pink Sorbet. It was a color she really loved and thought I would love, so she picked it up for me. I think it's just so old, I can't even get a swatch. No, I'm passing on it. It's expired. This is by Jouer, another really bright pink blush. I don't know how many of these I actually need in my life. It's really pretty. Kind of reminds me of the MAC Mineralized blush a little bit. Might be just a little bit too electric pink for me. Like fluorescent. I know, I'm gonna pass. I'm not excited. This is a Too Faced Love Flush in Your Love is King. And it's just a small little sample. It's a berry color, berry pink. I don't know, I've just never worn it. I've had it for a lot of years, and I think I'm gonna let it go. This blush palette, this is by e.l.f. and has 4 different blushes, well 3 and a bronzer. And one is really glittery, so I already know I'm not gonna wear that one. They're kind of powdery, they're not as pretty as some of the other blushes that I'm keeping, so I'm gonna pass that one on. It's a good palette if I didn't already have a lot of other blushes I was saying yes to. And then my last blush is by Marc Jacobs. I got this in a makeup swap I did about a year ago, and I was so excited because I had a Marc Jacob blush, and I don't really buy that kind of makeup. And this is actually really pretty. I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah. 17 blushes I'm getting rid of, 15 blushes that I'm keeping. So I'm 10 over my 5 ideal, but I think that this is good. I got rid of more than half of what I owned. But here's the thing, who needs 15 blushes? Especially me. I only wear makeup a few times a week, and I tend toward the same type of colors all the time. So over the next month, as I'm wearing my makeup, I'm going to use these blushes and really be critical on if I truly love it when it's on, and try to at least half of those 15 and move those out. I really hope that that was helpful for you guys in just seeing another person's process of decluttering. Don't forget to head on over to Kendra's channel, watch her videos. I love watching people's decluttering videos. I think it's inspiring. So go check that out. If you're not subscribed to her, make sure you do, because she has the best videos. I just love her. She's one of my closest friends, and I just love the content that she puts out. So you don't want to miss out on anything that she has to share. Plus, she is pregnant with twins, and she's the cutest thing. So many reasons to love her. Thank you guys for hanging in there to the end. I'm so thankful for you guys. Make sure if this was helpful for you that you like and share with your friends. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. A little follow-up to the whole midlife crisis thing, as well as answer some of the questions you guys have been asking over the last few months. And it's not really questions that I could dedicate a whole video to, so I'm kind of just piling it all into this one video.